The Pirates still on the West Coast, still late games. Pirates play the Oakland A's. Jim. This is like the least inspiring MLB series like there has to be ever right now. I feel it's just, and it's just not. It's funny because again, like this is a team that's one game under 500, but just the way they're playing offensively, the Oakland A's are just atrocious offensively as well. By the way, I mean they are just awful offensively. And again, like the Pirates aren't much better right now at this point in time. But I guess if they have something going for them, I don't know. Just kind of touch on this. The Oakland A's starters are also really, really awful too. So maybe there's hope here. You know, like if there's one series the Pirates could maybe be salivating on, saying like, "Hey, this could be the spark plug that we need for our offense to get things going." It's this one. I'm just not confident that they're going to do it because, again, this is also the team that made a Bryce Wilson look like a Hall of Famer. So,
yeah, I mean the Pirates offense is with how bad the Pirates offense has been. It has been substantially better than the Oakland offense. Right, the Pirates are averaging a full run more per game than the Oakland Athletics. 115 runs scored by the Pirates, 84 runs scored by Oakland. So imagine being an Oakland fan watching this team. Like, we know what it's like being a Pirates fan, right? Now imagine taking away 31 runs scored. That's what this Oakland offense has been like. So it's bad. I mean, you look at the Oakland lineup, and it's just top to bottom. It's a bad hitting team. There's no one really on this team performing in any capacity. I guess you could say Brent Rooker is having, a pretty good start to the year, but he's also striking out 43.5% of the time. He's probably been their best offensive player. It's just up and down this lineup. It is rough. There are guys in here that I've never even heard of. Like, I don't know who half these people are.
Their GM doesn't either.
Yeah, like it's. Yeah, I don't know. So if you're looking for a time for the Pirates to really like bounce back and get on board and right this ship, like this is the series to do it, right? You're facing Joe Boyle, Alex Wood, and Ross Stripling. Those are the three starters for the A's, and we're well familiar with Wood and Stripling. We haven't had, I don't think, any any dealings with Joe Boyle, but Pirates minor leaguers have probably seen him coming up through the minors, since he was in the Red system. But another guy who's just very uninspiring. This is his rookie season, but he's getting shelled, like ERA over 7, just not having a good start to the year. So yeah, like, I don't know, something about me says like, hey, the Pirates are about to wake up here. Like, if they can come in here and really even just do what they've been doing, they should win 2 out of 3. But if they can really take advantage of this really struggling Oakland team, like, they've got a shot here to hopefully like completely turn the ship around.
Well, see, here's something, and now I'm going to be the Anthony Murphy and rain on this parade. Nola Jeffy says last 7 days and compares the team's OPSs. Like, what you said is true about the run differential and such, but a lot of that's skewed because Oakland was rumming. They're historically a bad team last year, at one point, and I'm not going that route, but like they start off really, really bad, but the Pirates start off really, really good offensively. But I'm pinning this to the Philadelphia series, right? April 11th when that started, because that's when we've seen like everything just unravel offensively for the Pirates. Since that time frame, each team has played 16 games. You want to stack up? The Pirates have a weighted runs created plus of 70. Oakland's is 85. Oakland has 19 home runs. The Pirates have 11. Oakland has 46 actual runs. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Oakland has 47 actual runs in that time frame. Pittsburgh has 45. Oakland's offense has actually been better since the Philadelphia series, like over the past 3 weeks, basically.
Okay.
That's where I'm coming with this. Like, again, like the first 2 weeks, they're very contrasting teams, but since then they've kind of mirrored each other. And yeah, it's bad. Trust me, like that Oakland offense is really, really bad. But that's kind of where the Pirates have been these
But the
past
A's
3
pitching
weeks
hasn't been as good.
No, and that's what I'm alluding to. Like the pitching is all like that's where the Pirates have something going for them. Their pitching is outstanding. Like this team, the starting pitching is really, really good right now. And the Oakland A's is the Pittsburgh Pirates. So like can the Pittsburgh starting staff shut down the Pittsburgh starting offense? Absolutely. So that's what you'll find. So like it's going to come down to as long as the pitching can hold up, that they should probably win games, but I don't know. There might be like 3 extra inning games where it's 0-0 into the 10th.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say, you know what this series is missing out on? Jared Jones won't pitch. And I say that just because if there's something that's going on with these two teams, they have a really, really electric reliever, Jim, who we talked about Jared Jones. Like that's third Jared Jones. He just happens to be a reliever, but hey, he's also from here. But like when Jared Jones is up, it's must-see TV. Jim, you want to talk about this reliever a little bit?
The guy averaging 101.2 miles per hour with his fastball.
Yes. The guy getting like Miller. 18 strikeouts per 9.
Yeah, he has been nasty. And I feel like he kind of burst onto the scene I think everybody knew who he was, but it was that Yankee series that Oakland played where like he struck out. I think he struck out Soto twice, struck out Judge like twice. Like he went out there and he just overpowered the best hitters in baseball. Yeah, I mean he's been absolutely electric this year. Commanding his pitches too. Like he's not walking a ton of batters, striking out, but hitting 103 like on a pretty semi-consistent basis is kind of a cheat code.
Right.
I think it was Pitching Ninja who tweeted it out. When Miller started hitting 103 kind of pretty consistently. In the history of StatCast tracking pitches, there have been 0 extra base hits on pitches 103 and up. Not one. So here's the thing. If you're a pitcher and you can throw 103, good luck. Good luck, hitters. Like, you might get a single.
On your side.
You might get a single. Like, you might luck into a bloop single somehow. But you're not hitting the ball at all. Like, you're not driving the ball. You're not producing any runs off of a 103 mile an hour fastball. So it's a special weapon to have. And yeah, Mason Miller certainly has that. It's kind of frustrating to know that like he's kind of wasting away on the Oakland A's for a bit. Because you don't really get to see him that often. He's a closer on a bad team, right?
Right.
But yeah, hopefully the Pirates don't have to see Mason Miller this series.
Yeah. Though, kind of want to watch Mason Miller.
Yeah, I mean he's fun to watch.
That's what like I'm alluding to. Like that's the one thing. Like that's what this series is missing is like Jared Jones and start. Like for Pirates fans to watch and like appreciate Mason Miller, and like the Oakland fans to watch and appreciate like their version of that and Jared Jones and stuff would be kind of cool. So that's like what this series I guess is missing. But yeah, like Mason Miller is super electric. You see like these random stats that just kind of like blow you away. And it's super early. I get that, but like he's pitched 12.1 innings, right? He has 7 saves. He has an ERA of 1.46. Like amazing stuff, right? His FIP is a 0.10. Mason Miller is getting extremely unlucky, Jim. Extremely unlucky with his 1.46 ERA. The dude has a FIP of a 0.1.
Yeah.
That's one of those stats that just like it's just mind blowing to me.
Yeah, and really, if you're thinking about like the strength of this Oakland team is their bullpen, right?
Yes.
Like Mason Miller has been excellent. Lucas Erceg has been excellent. Austin Adams has been excellent. So like those 3 guys for them, and then throw in their lefty TJ McFarland. He's he's been pretty good as well. So, yeah, if you want to do your damage against these guys, do it against the starting staff, because if you if you let this team hang in the game, or if you let Oakland take a lead in a game, then you're going to have issues, because those back end relievers for the A's are a problem.
Yep. And like, I know it's kind of funny here, but as Steel City DW just stated, right? Like, they did beat the Orioles 2-1. And you talk about the Yankees series, like they did split it. So again, this isn't where like they're just totally inept, right? Like it's the Pirates. If they can get to that bullpen, like that's a shutdown bullpen. They have the lead to the 6th inning. There's a good chance they're going to win this. So yeah, like that's definitely the key to this success right now. Like, the starting pitching needs to continue to doing what they're doing to shut down their offense, which won't be that hard. We know that firsthand because it's our offense. But our offense has to awaken, because their starting pitching isn't good. Like, they have to. You have to score more than 2 runs this series to win, which pretty much the case for every series. But like, they got to do it. But at any rate, like, it's a good time to be facing this Oakland offense or Oakland team, because this offense has been so bad that maybe this will be the catalyst. I'm not saying it, but like, this team deserves and needs an Oakland's starting pitching staff today more than anybody.
Yeah, they need it, and then hopefully they can take advantage.
Right. Yeah. So I guess that's that. Anything else that you want to add?
No, let's take 2 out of 3 at least. I would love a sweep though, but like let's get back on track here.
West Coast 2 out of 3 would be outstanding.